Why, hello there, Hector here again. I am recording a potential trading opportunity I may get soon on the euro against the CAD, against the Canadian dollar, 4 hours time frame. And I say a potential trading opportunity because well, it seems like price is now going through a little bit of a congestion area, all right? A little bit of sideways price action within this uptrend, okay? Within this uptrend, well, it seems like price is now finding resistance of that area, the 165.50, 165.55, more or less. Please mind how price had been giving us a rather traditional harmonic swinging pattern, okay, with those swing lows, those retracement points, well, bouncing harmonically rather nicely actually off the dynamic area of support and resistance. However, as per the last swing, well, quite frankly, price failed to continue with that harmonic price action. Okay, do you see how with the in this last swing up on the last bounce, price failed to take out the previous swing high, okay, the previous resistance point. We didn't quite take off for a whole new swing such as we did here, taking out the previous swing high, or such as we did here, taking out the previous swing high. Price simply failed to score new highs. Whenever that happens, whenever the harmonic price swinging, the swinging formation breaks within an uptrending scenario, you usually have a range or a congestion area. In fact, this is not a range. I would reckon this is a flat top triangle. Please mind the horizontal resistance point, okay? Resistance in there, resistance in there, and resistance in there. And at the same time, price is forming or scoring higher swing lows. So effectively what we have is a leaning diagonal trend line as per the lower range boundary and a horizontal flat trend line, okay, a flat line as per the upper boundary of this range. Effectively, by definition, this is a flat top triangle, okay? So what am I to do? I mean, course of action here. Well, as long as price is contained within the range, well, you know what to do. You can't take any trade within the range, all right? You want to wait for the breakout. Now, should we get a counter trend breakout? If we get a breakout, probably the dynamic area of support and resistance will be broken. This is the widest the widest area of the range. If we project that to the downside, it means that price will probably be reaching the 100 moving average territory, etc., etc. So you certainly don't want to trade any breakout to the downside. The only course of action I would be, the only possible outcome I would be interested in trading would be a breakout to the upside, okay, in the direction of the trend. All right, as usual, that's the most reliable type of breakout, especially whenever you are dealing with flat top triangles. Okay, it's always best to see a breakout in the direction of the flat of the flat line, of the flat boundary. So what I'm gonna do is, as usual, I'm simply going to place a sound alarm there. And another sound alarm there. As soon as price triggers any of those sound alarms, I'll be notified, and I'll be looking to continue recording this trade in real time, keep you guys updated with whatever is going on, and obviously I'll be taking my trading decisions. All right. Well, I believe that's all for now. It's now, like I said, waiting time, waiting for that breakout to happen. Okay, guys, I'll keep you updated. Bye-bye. And well, it seems like we are getting a nice breakout to the upside. Okay, it seems like the dynamic area is finally pushing price in the direction of the breakout, or rather in the direction of this flat line. Again, pushing price, forcing price to break free from this congestion area. Nice momentum candle. I like that. I like that momentum candle. All right, that's usually a good indication whenever you see a long candle. A full candle as the breakout is taking place is usually a good indication that there is heavy trading volume pushing price or sparing price well, in the direction of the breakout, right? Which is obviously what you want. Now, what I'm gonna do is I'm going to be zooming into the trigger chart, and I'm just gonna be waiting for a typical breakout pullback continuation pattern and triggering my entry if I do eventually get that breakout pullback continuation entry pattern. All right, folks, that's pretty much it. I'll be keeping you updated. All right, bye bye. Hello there, this is Hector. Another update. As you can see, I triggered my entry right there, 166.18. Even though, like, well, price seems like it's now retracing a little bit down against me, but at any rate, that's my entry point. Please mind this nice breakout candle that I was showing you before on the setup chart. This is the trigger chart, by the way, the shorter time frames. Please mind the high momentum breakout candle, which again, that's always a good indication that this breakout is pushing through in high trading volume, because, well, as price begins to trade above the resistance point around the breakout point, well, the market as a whole jumps on board, and therefore it propels price in momentum. Okay, again, that's always a good indication. From that point on, we saw two retracement candles. Okay, two red candles driving price down to retest a breakout points from above. All right. In fact, we overshot a little bit. We overshot this breakout point just a little bit there. But as I always say, as long as price doesn't quite breach below the 50% band, you know, of the range width, right? As long as price remains above that 50% band, you are okay. Okay, that's still a valid pullback. Okay, and well, from thereafter we saw the continuation push. All right, effectively completing this breakout pullback continuation pattern. Let me zoom in a little bit more. All right, there we are. Do you see this breakout pullback continuation pattern? And well, like I say, as price ticked 2 pips, 1 pip, 3 pips, it doesn't really matter, just above the breakout candle, right, the breakout push, that's where I clicked on my buy button. Stop loss as usual, a few pips, 2-3 pips below the pullback aspect. Okay, the pullback aspect here, and well, that's where my stop loss is placed, 165.41. And now, as far as the target goes, let me actually zoom out a little bit there and compress that. As far as the target goes, as usual, what you want to do is to simply measure the widest part of the range. All right, project it to the upside, or you know, in whatever direction the breakout is taking place. In fact, it would take me all the way up there, but as you can see, I've placed my target a little bit before reaching that specific level, okay, that final projection level. The reason for that is because I like to be rather conservative with my targets. Okay, that's always my preference. I don't like to squeeze or to try to squeeze as many pips out of every single trade. You want to play it conservative, guys. Okay, don't get greedy with your targets. Okay, so if this is your final target or your final projection, why don't you play it safe and place your final target just a little bit before, all right, reaching that final projection. Okay, what I usually do is I simply get this entire distance, this entire projection, and I set my final target at around 80%, all right, 80-85% of that final target. Again, you want to be conservative with your targets. That's usually my general rule of the thumb. All right. So to be more specific, final target 167.95. And that's basically it, guys. Nothing else to say here. Okay, congestion area, flat top triangle. Wait for the breakout on the setup chart, zoom into the trigger chart, wait for a breakout pullback continuation pattern. As the pattern completes, click on your buy button, trigger your entry, set your stop loss and your final target. Be conservative with your target, by the way, and that's it. Just let price unfold, hopefully unfold in your direction, and well, you know, hopefully scoring some nice profits on this breakout. All right, that's pretty much it, guys. I'll keep you updated with whatever happens with this trade. Bye bye. All right, hello again. Another update, final update actually, because as you can see, well, my target has been hit there. Let me zoom in once again. Just a second. All right, there we are. So my final target hit there 167.95. Well, in fact, price did overshoot that level for about 45 pips. Okay, probably all the way up to the actual. Oops, sorry about that. To the actual projection. Okay, to the actual range projection. But as I was mentioning on the previous update of this video, don't let those final pips, okay, get you in trouble. Play it conservative and simply exit a little bit before reaching that level. Now please mind how price, if I zoom in once again, how price is beginning to retrace back down off that level. Okay, again, because most traders are now cashing out their positions of that final projection, and as a result price tends to retrace down. All right, so this is a rather common market event. As the projection is hit, price retraces back down rather sharply. All right. Rather nice trade indeed. Upon my entry, well, as you can see, price took off, skyrocketed, never challenging my stop loss. Again, maybe because the heavy trading volume around or as the breakout was taking place, and as a result, more often than not, the continuation part, okay, upon the pullback happens in rather high momentum. Okay, that's why you always want to see those nice breakout candles. All right, that's basically it, guys. Very nice trade, very nice breakout on the on a flat top triangle with a breakout pullback continuation pattern as the entry, and well, off it goes, for nice quick profits in here. All right, guys, that's all. Bye bye.